Something that matters to a lot of people, Cody, are video game ratings.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Every year when Madden comes out, it's not only fans, it's the actual players themselves who just freak out about their Madden rating. Oh, this guy's too low, this guy's too high. How could you do this? Do you even watch football? What's going on here? Well, it's not quite to that extreme for baseball, but the MLB The Show ratings have come out over the last couple of days, and they're periodically tweeting what some of the teams' rankings are, and we've got some for the Astros. So we'll save the actual ratings for a second, but I want to see if you can guess the top 5 Astros in terms of their player ratings on MLB The Show 23.
Okay, so top 5 Astros based on their video game rating.
Yeah, you don't have to give me the actual rating. Just I want the order 1 through 5, who you think they've got.
Okay, Yordan Alvarez is absolutely on there, and I got to imagine he's number 1.
He is number 1.
Okay. I would think, now again, video game ratings and what they think is important and what they believe is important about a player could boost that rating a little bit, more so than what we may say is the second or third or fourth best guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Kyle Tucker's number 2. Is Kyle Tucker in the top 5?
Kyle Tucker is in the top 5. I need to work on my buzzer sound effect.
That was among the weakest buzzers we've ever heard.
That was audio from the Big 12 tournament going on. Someone subbing into the game.
Oh, okay.
We have it connected to the TV. Don't blame me for that.
All right, well, then Altuve's number 2.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Altuve.
Okay, I had Altuve 3 on my list.
Okay.
So then I'll say Kyle Tucker is number 3.
Ding, ding.
Okay, I'm doing pretty good at
I think
this.
my bell is better than my buzzer.
It's slightly better.
Yeah, very good. The tone, the octave is dead on.
As Dusty Baker calls him, Framber Valdez. Is he number 4?
Which one are you guessing, Framber or Fromber?
The same guy.
Fromber is number 4.
Framber is number 4.
Nicely done.
Okay, I've got a outside the box pick for number 5. And this is based on, again, video games think things are a little bit more important and add to ratings more than the importance of the player on the team.
Okay.
I believe Ryan Presley is number 5 because I believe he's probably one of the higher rated closers in the game.
Did you look at this list?
Is he really number 5?
He's number 5.
No way! Yes!
Cheater.
I didn't look, I promise.
Put an asterisk by this segment.
I didn't look, I promise.
Yeah. Next, I'm going to hear about how all the other radio hosts were looking at this list, too. Everyone's been doing it. All right? Good job. Ryan Presley is number 5.
Again, that's a straight video game pick right there. Like he performed well at the closer spot. He performed well in huge moments in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so the ratings are going to be really high, and it's easy to be a highly rated relief pitcher closer in video games.
When you dislike the rating of one of your favorite players in a video game, do you go in and adjust his sliders to make him better?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they didn't respect Yao back in the day with some of his stats, have to go in there and fix Yao's stats.
I'll tell you what, when QB12 wasn't a 99 at Texas back in 08 and 09, I went ahead and made some changes to those NC2A football video games.
Did you also change, the name of that QB?
Nope.
No?
Still QB12.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to get sued by the NCAA. I didn't want to get in trouble for that.
Now, are those the only players whose ratings we know?
We know a couple of more. So I'll give the actual ratings first of the Five Guys Burgers and Fries that you talked about. Yordan Alvarez, the highest rated Astro, according to MLB The Show 23. He's a 94 overall.
Okay.
Tuve right behind him at a 93.
That makes sense. Got to be the highest rated second baseman.
I think so. I have not confirmed. I have not denied. Number 3 is Kyle Tucker. He is a 90.
Okay.
Too low, too high.
Too low. I would have put him at like 92, I guess. If he's going to be lower than Altuve, I'd put him right below.
No word where Troy Tulowitzki is if you're talking about that too low.
So Fromber is in the 80s?
Fromber is in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
It's not that close to 90 either.
82?
No, much closer than that. He's at
Okay.
87.
Well, that's disrespectful.
Uh-huh.
Fromber, he's easily a 90.
I think so, too. The guy got Cy Young votes. He finished top 5 in the Cy Young voting last year in the American League. And then Ryan Presley's at an 85. So only 5 Astros at an 85 or better. We're talking about the defending World Series champs. We're talking about this dynastic run that this team has been on over the years. Only 5 players, 85 or higher? What are we doing here?
This video game doesn't know nothing.
Doesn't know nothing.
Doesn't know nothing.
I'm with you. Alex Bregman is apparently an 84.
Okay.
That's low, dude.
That's. Yes, I wonder if the show is adjusting off of previous years' Bregmans where he was a highly rated guy in the game and then didn't perform well on the field. Like, I wonder if maybe there's an over-adjustment there, overcorrection there.
Maybe.
I would use this against Alex Bregman in contract negotiations.
Oh, 100%.
Be like, listen, you're the 6th best player on the team. Based on what? MLB The Show.
Yeah.
So I can't make you one of the highest paid players on the team.
Fromber, 87. We'll negotiate with 88s and higher, but not 87s. Sorry about that, dude.
Oh, the only 7 you're getting is the 87 in your rating. You're not getting 7 years, Fromber.
Yeah, you're getting $8.7 million a year, and you're going to like it, Fromber. That's the 87 you're getting. So let me ask you this. If you were putting together your top 5 list of Houston Astros, to hell with video game ratings, just if you were ranking the 5 best players on this team right now, would your list match what the show has, or would you switch things up a little bit?
I would have Yordan, Tucker, Altuve, the 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And Altuve's a better hitter, and I believe more valuable at the plate for what he does and brings to the table than Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker's defensive value is incredible to this team. In right field, Altuve's a second baseman. I don't want to downplay it, but it's one of the least essential defensive positions on this field. So I'd go Yordan, Tucker, Altuve as 1, 2, 3, and I would do Fromber at number 4 in this list as well. So then I would go to Bregman at 5.
Okay.
He needs to be really good for them to be really good. Like, that's my thought process. That's what I believe in him. He has the talent. He showcased it a couple of years ago when he was damn near the MVP and probably should have won the MVP in some people's eyes. So that's the guy that I'd go at 5, and I would go ahead and put Christian Javier ahead of Ryan Presley.
Wow.
Because of where the starting rotation is, the expectations we have for Javier. Because, I mean, the expectations should be through the roof for this guy. The last time we saw him, he was throwing a no-hitter in the World Series.
Yeah.
Like, I have high expectations for Christian Javier, and he was a part-time starter last year. And I think you're great about bringing this up. If he'd qualified, he'd have been near the top in a lot of categories.
No doubt. Damn, top 5 player on the team? That's close. I mean,
Well, no, he's 6.
Okay.
Because Bregman's 5, and then I would put Javier at 6.
Okay. My list is a little bit different. It was tough to pick just 5 because there are a lot of really, really talented players on this team. Number 5, I've got Abreu.
Wow.
Which one?
Jose.
Number 4, I've got the other Abreu. No, I'm kidding. Jose Abreu, I have number 5. I know we haven't seen him in an Astros uniform outside at West Palm Beach, but the guy was an MVP a couple of years ago. He's really freaking good. He's one of the best first basemen in all of baseball. I just think he's going to add another element to this already dynamic team, and I think he is one of the 5 best players instantly on this Astros ball club. I've got King Tuck, number 4.
Oh, wow.
You talked about it. I mean, no disrespect. The guy's a Gold Glover, maybe the best defensive outfielder in all of baseball right now. Obviously brings a ton to the plate, and he's been on fire to start the spring. Hopefully that translates to a good April and May for Tucker. It feels like the first month of the season has caused him some problems in the past.
Yeah, he's out of the top 5 in April, and then he's in the top 5 the rest of the year.
He's like number 1 the rest of the year. He's like number 15 in April. We'll see. Fromber, I've got number 3. Tuve, number 2. And like you, Yordan Alvarez, he's the best player on the team. He's one of the best players in the world right now. I don't care that he doesn't play a lot of defense. I've said it on the record. I don't want him to play any defense in 2023. Not that he can't. He's a solid left fielder, underrated out there. If you watch this team, you know how good he is with the glove, and his arm is more than capable, but I don't want him getting hurt. But just his bat alone is enough to put him at the top of the list, one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball, so he is my number 1, and I think most Astros fans would agree with that.
Is Bregman right outside the top 5 as your 6th guy?
Presley.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Bregman is 7 and Javier's 8. But, I mean, you could put any of those 3 dudes in the top 5, and I wouldn't have any issue with it. Like, I think most people would not have Jose Abreu in there yet just because he hasn't really proven himself. Like, here, pledge. Here's your hazing. You're not in the top 5 to start this. Nah, he's amazing. He's really, really good, and I think we're going to grow to love this guy really, really quickly, and I don't think we'll be missing minor leaguer, Yuli Gurriel, anytime soon. I think he's a stud. But once again, it's tough to come up with just 5 on this list.
I'm not putting Jeremy Pena there yet.
No.
I'm not putting Pena there yet. I'm not putting Pena 6. I'm not putting Pena 7.
Yeah, if we're talking about best cane servers, then okay, different story. If we're talking about most attractive to the ladies or the guys, Jeremy Pena, different story.
And is Pena in the top 10?
For most attractive?
No. For the Astros. It's got to be right on the edge.
Yeah.
Right on the edge.
Right there. It's a good team, man.
Real good
It's
team.
a damn good team.